Texas Wesleyan comes in with a 20-3 record. Gets warming up on the mound right now. Gets trying to find his record, but it just keeps telling me it's loading, so.
And coming to the plate to start things out for the Rams, third baseman number 21, Jedediah Fang.
Leading off for the Rams will be their third baseman number 21, Jedediah Fag. Getz comes in with a record of 3-1. And here's our first pitch. That one fouled straight back. It's with a 1.67 ERA so far. That pitch outside, that'll even up the count at 1-1. That one hit right back. And the toss to first over to Maeda for out number 1. Now coming up to bat will be the center fielder, number 10, Braden Banson. Well, Boston steps into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first offering from Getz. He is in for a swinging strike. That second pitch low and a bit away as well, so 1-1 the count. That one hit right to second, bobbled, picks it up, throw just a bit wide, and so he will be safe at first base.
Now at bat, second baseman number 19.
Jack Adelot bobbled that one a little bit, and then the throw to Maeda was just a bit off. So that will bring up the second baseman, number 19, Caden Williams. We'll count that one as an error. On that first pitch up, a strike one. That pitch just a bit inside, so 1-1 the count again. Checks the runner at first. There's the throw over to hold him. Here's the delivery. Right down the pipe for a strike number 2. 1-2 the count. There's a throw, and they've caught him in a run, but Maeda's throw Just going to have to hold on to that one. Runner is safe at second base, so the Rams with a runner in scoring position already. Boston on second base. So the count's still 1-2 to Williams. They'll call that one ball 2, so 2-2 now the count. That one fouled back and out of play. So the count will stay at 2-2. Checks the runner. Here's the throw. And rung him up on the black on the outside for out number 2.
Now for the Rams, first baseman, number 7, Shaden Jamaica.
That's 2 outs. Now up the first baseman, number 7, Shaden Jamaica. And got the throw out as they caught Bonson off the base at second for out number 3. So an untraditional 3 up, 3 down, but they got it. Aggies get out of the first inning with no hits, 1 error, and no runs. So Aggies now up to bat. First up will be number 11, Peyton Rhodes. Lefty steps into the box. Here's the opening pitch. He'll tip that one off. That'll be strike 1. Well, Texas Wesleyan is the right-handed pitcher, number 11, Houston Glad on the mound. That one will be a ball, so that'll even up the count at 1 apiece. That one hit right to second base, the toss, and that is out number 1.
Now coming to the plate for the Aggies, catcher number 21, Gerson Padilla.
Now up, the sophomore center number 21, Gerson Padilla. Away from Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. Padilla hitting .365 on the season. At first pitch in for strike number 1. Count evens up at 1-1. And a swing and a miss on that one. 1-2 now the count. That one fouled, out of play. That one outside, that'll even the account back at 2 apiece. Padilla with 23 hits on the season so far, 6 doubles. couple of home runs. That one hit the third, and the throw is in
Now
time.
coming to play for
And
the
that's
Aggies,
2 down for the
27,
Aggies.
Luis Rodriguez.
Now up the sophomore, number 27, Luis Rodriguez, who is the designated hitter today. Rodriguez fouls that one hard down the third base line and out of play, so 0-1. Rodriguez, 361 batting average so far this season. Hits that one right down the first base line, right into his glove. Easy play at first, 3 up, 3 down on the Aggies. No hits, no errors, no runs. That's the end of 1 inning. We're still tied up at 0. So we are ready for the top half of this second inning. Back up to bat, number 7, the first baseman, Shadian Jamanica. He had stepped up to bat there at the end of the first inning, but the pickoff move to get Williams at second base, or Bonson at second base, ended the inning. Oh, gets the sign from Padilla, and here's his first pitch outside. That one inside hit and just barely foul down that third base line. That one could have been trouble, but landed maybe a foot outside the fair line. So instead, it's a 1-1 count. That pitch inside. 2-1. That pitch just a bit low. 3-1 now the count. And got strike 2 on that one. Manica reacted to that one. At first thought he maybe had himself a walk, and then looked like he corrected and realized that one was going right over the plate. Here's the delivery, and got him swinging. Dropped. He'll make the throw to first. Maeda catches it, and that's out number 1. Now up to bat the left fielder, number 6, Michael Davila. That went in for strike 1. Pitch doesn't quite catch that outer edge on that pitch. That'll knot it back up at 1-1. That one outside. So 2-1 now the count. That pitch in there for strike 2. The off-speed pitch. 2-2 now the count. To Davila. That one hit up the middle. Second baseman grabs it. The throw to first. Maeda in time. Nice play there by Rhodes.
Now coming to the plate for the Rams.
That's
right
2
fielder,
down
number
here in the
29,
top
Joseph
of the second.
Barfield.
Now up the right fielder, number 29, Joseph Barfield. First pitch outside, 0-1, or 1-0. That one hit, popped over the shortstop's head into left field for a base hit.
Now coming to the plate, number 55, David.
That will bring up the DH, number 55, David Pawenefike. Sorry, I didn't get enough time to look at some of these names beforehand, and ill prepared. So 2 out, 1 on. As the lefty steps in. Here's the windup and the pitch from Getz, in for strike 1. And we've got time. Batter steps out for just a second. Getz checks the runner, and he'll make the throw to first. Runner back safely. There's the pitch, that one inside. 1-1 the count. That one hits straight up, bounces into center field off the pitcher's mound. And runners at first and second
number 4,
with 2 outs.
Emerald.
Now batting. Will be the catcher, number 4, Tanner Emerald. Checks the runner at second. The delivery in for strike 1. That pitch outside, 1-1 now the count. A swing and a miss on that one. Makes it 1-2. Oh, Getz with an opportunity here. Get the Aggies out of the inning. Checks the runner at second. Here's the payoff pitch. That one outside, no. They'll say it's 2-2.
Come on, baby.
It steps off the rubber for a moment. And they'll call the balk on Getz, so that'll advance the runners. And no, they'll call that off. The referee and umpire will talk it over. So a full count now, 3-2. 2 out, so runners are going to be running. That one fouled off and out of play. Here's the pitch outside. That one fouled off as well. So once again, full count, 2 outs here, 2 runners on. Getz checks the runner's pitch is in there. The timeout was already called. That one looked like it caught the inside edge of the plate, but time had already been called. Here's the payoff pitch again. That one hit to center field. That's going to be in for a base hit. And that will score 1 for the Rams.
Now coming to the plate for the Rams, shortstop number 3, Alan Campero.
That will bring up the shortstop number 3, Alan Campero. So basically the same situation for Getz. He's still got 2 on at first and second, and 2 out. Trying to get out of this inning without any more damage being done. First pitch outside, 1-0. That one ball 2. Campero had turned to bunt, but then pulled back before the pitch got there. And another time on the field. gets, once again, checks the leadoff runner. Ball hit to second, bobbled, throws to second, and it was in time as Adelot got it over to Vaught for the third out. So 3 hits in that inning, no errors and 1 run scored, and Texas Wesleyan takes a 1-0 lead as we head to the bottom half of the second inning. And leading off the bottom half of the second inning for the Aggies, it will be the senior, number 20, Jared Maeda. Maeda batting .371 this season. Eight RBIs, 4 doubles so far this year. Here's the first offering from Glad, inside and high. 1-0 the count. That pitch catches the inside edge of the plate. 1-1 now the count. That one in for a strike. 1-2 now the count. That one popped right back to the pitcher. Glad with the toss to first. And that is 1 down.
Third baseman Chris Gavon.
Yeah.
Now up to bat, the third baseman, number 23, Chris Gavon.
Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her, look up.
And he smacks that one straight up the middle for a base hit, and the Aggies have their first base runner of the game on here in the bottom half of the second inning.
16, Jake Dean.
Now the left fielder, number 16, Jake Dean, up to bat. Dean, a .343 hitter so far this season. First offering is a strike. That pitch inside, 1-1. That one fouled back and out of play. 1-2 now the count.
Come on, Jake.
1 out with 1 on here in the bottom of the second inning. That one outside, and well, that's going to advance the runner. That one out of play. So Galvan on second base. So they'll call that one a wild pitch. 2-2 the count. The Aggies have their first runner in scoring position now. Dean with the hit right to the second baseman will advance the runner to third.
Now coming to the plate for the Aggies, second baseman number 19.
2 outs. Now up the second baseman, number 19, Jack Adelot. First pitch, a ball. That one catches the outside, the ump will say. It's a bit wide, but 1-1 now the count. Adelot hitting .263 on the season. Swing and a miss on for strike 2. So 1-2 the count. 2 outs. Tying run on third base. And a swing and a miss. Ball dropped. They'll throw to first for the out. And that will be the end of the second inning. Aggies trailing Texas Wesleyan 1-0. So up to bat for Texas Wesleyan to lead off here the top of the third inning. The third baseman, Jedediah Fagg. Fagg 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch from Getz. That one outside. That one fouled high, first base side, but the wind will push it out. We've got a wind out of the south-southeast, about 15 miles an hour today. And I can say, with it hitting me in the face, it's kind of chilly. So 1-1 the count to Fagg. Here's the pitch. That one fisted. Third baseman picks it up, throw to first. Not in time, as Maeda have to step off the bag to grab it from Galvan, so he'll be safe at first. So the center fielder, Braden Bonson, back up to bat. Getz checks the runner. He'll go home with it. That one a bit outside. Dropped by Padilla. Picks it up quickly. 1-0 the count.
Let's go, Getz. Come on.
And the throw to first. Back safely. Here's the delivery, turns to bunt right down the first base line. Maeda grabs it, able to get the runner out on his way to first, but does advance the runner to second base.
Now at bat, second base.
We've got one out.
Caden Williams.
And Williams, number 19 Williams, will be up to bat now with a runner in scoring position, 1 out. That one outside, ball 1. Of course, that's just the first of 4 games over the next couple of days. Doubleheader today, and then also tomorrow. 1 game tomorrow, actually, so 3 games. That one in the dirt for a 2-0 count. Padilla with the stop to not allow the runner from advancing. swing. That one fouled, tip, right off the edge of the bat. So 2-1 now the count. That one fouled back and out of play, so 2-2 now the count. Ump's coming out to check something, talk it over with the pitcher and catcher. Not sure what this would be about. Well, whatever it was, quickly straightened out. Gets back on the mound. Williams back in the batter's box. 2-2 the count, 1 out. Runner on second. Etz will back off the rubber and reset. That one fouled off. Off-speed pitch caught him out ahead. Here's the wind-up, the pitch. That one hit to center field, or actually back right, and caught at the fence by Burnett. Runner advances to third.
Now coming to the plate,
Throw
first
in
baseman number
will
7,
prevent him from
Jamaica.
trying to score on that one. So 2 outs now. Burnett with a great job there from right field to run that one down. So Jamanica back in the box. He's 0 for 1 today. A swing and a miss on the first pitch. That one a bit low, 1-1 now the count. That one outside, 2-1 now the count. That one in there for strike number 2, 2-2 the count, 2 outs. Runner on third. Here's the payoff pitch. Gets him swinging for out number 3. The Rams strand one. No runs scored. We head to the bottom half of the third. It's Texas Wesleyan 1, Panhandle State 0. Leading off for the Aggies here in the bottom half of the third inning, it will be the right fielder, number 22, Jalen Burnett. Burnett, that big play there is made the catch at the fence. That prevented a run from being scored. Obviously an out, but also prevented a run from being scored on that one. With a great play out there. Fouls straight back that pitch. That'll be 1-1 now the count. At pitch outside, 2-1 now the count. And 3-1 now the count, as that one was low. Annette hitting .240 with 3 doubles on the season. Thought he had a walk there, but it's a full count.
Come on, Jake.
Here's the pitch. That one hits solidly. Shortstop makes the play. Throw over. Not in time. Burnett's safe at first base.
Now come to the plate for
Burnett
the
really
shortstop, number 15,
ran that one
JJ
out and beat the throw. Now the shortstop, J.J. Vaught, up to bat. Vaught, a .342 hitter with 16 RBIs on the season. Swing and a miss on strike one. Here's the windup, the pitch. That one outside, looked to make the throw to first. He fakes it though. 1-1 now the count. Here's the pitch, bunt. Down the first base line. And they'll say he's out. It looked like he hit it.
Now coming to the plate for the Aggie center fielder.
Ball hit him on the bunt in the base pass, so he'll be out. Vaught did advance to second base. So 1 out. That'll bring us back to the top of the lineup. Number 11, Peyton Rhodes, up to bat, the center fielder. 0 for 1 today. And runner will have to go back to first as well, as they'll send him back.
Come on, P-Rod, do it.
Rhodes hitting .359 so far this season. First pitch, swing and a miss. Throw to first, back in time. Did have to get in the dirt to make sure he was there. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch, hit towards first base. Throw to second is in time. And back to first. They'll say he's safe.
Now
So
coming to the plate
2
for the
down
Aggies, number 21 catcher.
with a runner on first. The Herson Perea back to bat. Glad with his first pitch to Padilla. They'll call that one strike one. That went in, a swing and a miss for strike two. That one outside. Throw over to first. Not in time. That pitch, a swing. Just no reason to swing at that one for strike number three. That's 3 up, 3 down. And we head to the 4th inning. The Aggies trail 1-0. Leading off the top of the 4th inning for Texas Wesleyan, it'll be the left fielder number 6, Michael Davila. He's 0 for 1 today. There's the first pitch. That one fouled down the third base line. And hits Davila. So he'll take his base. That will bring up number 29, Joseph Barfield. Give Davila a little time to walk that off. Obviously, if you're watching us now, you know that it's streaming. We had a little bit of a delay on that today. Had some internet issues out here, but should be good for the rest of this doubleheader. Well, looks like Davila's okay and ready to go. And Barfield, once again at bat. Nobody out, runner on first. Davila 0 for 1 today, bunts down the first base line. Mayeda picks it up. And they'll say safe at first as Mayeda dove but could not reach out to him. So runners on first and second with the DH up to bat now. And checking to see if he stayed within the baseline or not. And they'll say he's safe. So 2 on with Buenoffkit up to bat. Did get a hit in his first at bat. That one inside, and Getz has loaded the bases now with a pair of hits
Coming to
batsmen.
the plate, catcher number 4, Tanner Emerald.
That will bring up the catcher, number 4, Tanner Emerald. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here in the top of the 4th inning. So Getz has gotten himself in a tough situation. Let's see if he can pitch his way out of it. First pitch, tipped off, strike 1. Gets with the delivery. That one catches the outside corner. 0-2 now the count. Emerald did have an RBI single in his first at bat. That one fouled straight back. So the count will remain the same. And a swing and a miss for strike 3. Oh, Getz clears away the first out.
Now coming to the plate for the Rams, shortstop number 3, Alan Campero.
That will bring up number 3, Alan Campero, the shortstop. Campero 0 for 1 today. Gets with the pitch. And that'll say that one was inside for ball 1. Gets checks the runners. Pitch is wide. 2-0 now the count. Got a timeout on the field. Pitching coach Brandon Mercer steps out to the mound to have a conversation with Joseph Getz. 2-0 the count here, 1 out, bases loaded. Getz hit 2 of the 3 base runners. That went in for strike 1. That one high. 3-1 now the count. Getz has got to put this one over the plate here. 3-1 count, bases loaded. And they'll say strike 2. Ampero thought he had a walk. Instead, it's a bases loaded situation. Bases loaded, full count. 1 out. Getz gets the signal from Padilla. Checks the runners. Here's the payoff pitch. That one fouled off and out of play. The first base side. Another payoff pitch. Getz him swinging. Strikeout number 2.
Come will play now for the Rams, third baseman, number 21, Jed.
That will bring up the third baseman, number 21, Jedediah Fagg. He's also the leadoff hitter. Here's the first pitch. That one low. I'll have him check to see if he swung on that one. They'll say no. So 1-0 the count. 2 outs here, bases loaded. It was bases loaded with nobody out. Getz has pitched his way through 2 batters. And that one catches the black. 1-1 now the count. Getz with the windup. That one hits solidly to left field. Wynn's going to hold it in. It's caught. And the Aggies escape a bases loaded, nobody out situation. Getz pitches his way out, then gets a fly ball to left field. Jake Dean straddles that one in with his glove. And we head to the bottom of the 4th. It's Texas Wesleyan 1, Panhandle State 0. The Aggies have to feel a little bit of relief, feel good about themselves as they head to the bottom half of this 4th inning after escaping that bases loaded, nobody out situation with no runs. That will bring up for the Aggies number 27, Luis Rodriguez, up to bat. First pitch, ball 1. Rodriguez 0 for 1 today. That one fouled off and out of play.
Come on, Bumpy.
That one foul tip straight back. 1-2 now the count. That one in the dirt. 2-2 now the count. That one fouled back. Here's the wind up the pitch. That one, it catches the inside edge of the plate. Rodriguez called out.
Number 20, first baseman, Jared Maeda.
Now up the first baseman, number 20, Jared Maeda. Maeda 0 for 1 today. Started every game so far for the Aggies this season. That one hit right to the glove. The third baseman drops it, but able to throw it to first in time for out number 2.
Now batting for the Aggies, third baseman, number 23, Chris Galvan.
And we'll bring up the third baseman, number 23, Chris Galvan.
Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her.
Galvan with the Aggies' only hit of the day so far, hitting .396 on the season. 11 RBIs. So has 5 doubles so far this season. First pitch is a ball. That one hit solidly right to the shortstop. Throw to first in time. 3 up, 3 down. No hits, no runs, no errors. We head to the 5th. Texas Wesleyan leads Panhandle State 1-0. So leading off here in the top of the 5th for the Rams, their center fielder, number 10, Braden Bonson. Bonson still looking for his first hit of the day, 0 for 2 so far. That pitch inside for ball 1. And a swing and a miss brings the count to 1-1. That one hit solidly. Grab, rolled over, and on through to right field for a base hit.
Now at bat for the Rams, second baseman, number 19, Caden Williams.
That will bring the second baseman, number 19, Caden Williams, up for the Rams. Hits, checks the runner. There's the pitch and a swinging strike 1. Face up like he's ready to bunt. Pitch is outside. Check the runner. 1-1 now the count. Williams gets his instructions from the third base coach, steps back into the box. That pitch outside. 2-1 now the count. 2-1 the count. That one catches the outer edge. 2-2 now the count. There's the pitch. That one down in the dirt. That's going to give us a full count. That one inside. He walked him. So runner is on first and second, nobody out.
Coming to the plate for the Rams, first baseman number 7, Shadian Jamanica.
That will bring up again Shadian Jamanica. Jamanica 0 for 2 today with 2 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Jamanica had turned to bunt. They'll say he pulled back in time, so they'll call that ball 1. Caught the runner off a second. Ball through, though, to center field. He's going to advance to third. So an error on the pickoff move advances the runner to third. Count still 1-0 to Jamanica. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Runners on the corners. Swing and a miss. 1-1 now the count. Outside, ball 2. That one low. So 3-1 now the count. That's with the pitch. That one fouled back and out of play. So full count now here to Jamanica. Getz trying to strike him out for the 3rd time today. Throw to first. Runner back in time. Throw to first again. That one hit down the first base line, foul. We'll stay with a full count here. Nobody out, runners still on the corners. Texas Wesleyan leading Panhandle 1-0 here in the top of the 5th inning. Throw to first, runner back in time again. Gets pitches outside, and you walked another one. That's going to load the bases up.
Now coming to the plate, left fielder number 6, Michael Davila.
I'll bring up Michael Davila. Davila 0 for 1 today. He did reach base when he was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. Did get in this situation in the last inning. Bases loaded, nobody out. He's back there again. He was able to escape the last time without giving up anything. He's challenging fate, facing that again. First pitch, catches the outer edge. Strike one. Second pitch, same spot. 0-2 now the count. That one fouled out of play as he reached across. That one looked like it was headed to the same spot. Timeout on the field. That one hits off the handle part of the bat. So the count remains 0-2. Checks the runners. There's the pitch. That one fouled high and out of play to the right field on the first base side. And Davila is keeping this bat alive. Still 0-2. That one hit into left field down the line. That's going to score at least 2 all the way to the fence. There's the throw in. And the throw home is in time for the out. No, they'll say he's safe. There's no way in the world.
Now coming to the plate, right fielder number 29, Joseph Barfield.
Somehow that third run, not sure, we'll have to see what that was. They are saying it is a run, so 4-0 now, Texas Wesleyan. It looked like it was clear that Padilla tagged him out. First pitch in for strike one. So still nobody out. Scorer, runner in scoring position on second. Joseph Barfield at bat. Bunts down the first base line. And that one's going to be misplayed. And he's safe at first. So runners at the corners.
Now batting number 55, David Puentificate.
And brings up Puentificate. David Puentificate up again. He's 1 for 1 today and also reached when he was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. And we are going to see a pitching change here. As number 26, Charlie Marini, 5'11", 200-pound right-hand pitcher from Santa Cruz, California, coming in for the Aggies. So Puentificate back into the left-handers batter's box. Runners on the corners, nobody out. And Marini with his first offering outside, ball one. Throw to first, runner back in time. That went in for strike one. 1-1 now the count.
Come on, Jeff.
That one fouled straight back and out of play. Marini 2-1 on the season. He's made 7 appearances. 6.1 ERA. 1-2 the count. And hits the batter. That's going to load the bases up.
Now bat number 4, catcher Tanner Emerald.
So Tanner Emerald back up to bat now for Texas Wesleyan. Emerald 1 of 2 today with an RBI single and also a strikeout. That pitch in for strike one. That one fouled back out of play. 1-1, or 0-2 the count now. And got him swinging there for strike 3. So 1 down here in the top of the 5th inning.
Play now shortstop number 3, Alan Campero.
Alan Campero, the shortstop, back up to bat now. Campero 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. That one fouled against the backstop. 0-1 the count. Marini with the pitch. That one fouled out of play as well. So Marini up 0-2 in the count. That one popped to center field. It's going to be caught. Hits the cutoff man at short. That will allow a run to score. So 5-0 now, the lead for Texas Wesleyan.
21, Jed Fag.
That will bring up Jedediah Fag. Two out. Runners at first and second. Throw to second. Almost got him. Would have been the second pick off at second if they were able to get that today. That one hit to right. Arnett under it for out number 3. Texas Wesleyan does some damage here in the top of the 4th. Aggies now trail 5-0.
Now coming to the bat for the Aggies, left fielder number 16, Jake Dean.
So leading off the Aggies as we start off the bottom half of the 5th inning, it will be the left fielder number 16, Jake Dean. Dean 0 for 1 today. Here's the pitch from Glad. In for strike 1. And that went in for strike 2. So already behind in the count, 0-2.
Looks like Casey Leonard's on deck.
And a swing, a partial swing, they'll call him out on that one. Or out number 1.
Now coming to play for the Aggies, number 29, Casey Leonard.
Coming in to bat for the first time today, number 29, Casey Leatherwood.
I got the game in the squeeze. We disagree. I want to see when y'all run up a beat.
Leatherwood hitting .278 on the season. Four RBIs on the season. At first pitch, outside, ball 1. That one fouled straight back. So 1-1 now the count. Here's the wind up, the pitch, hits that one straight into the gap between right and center for a base hit. So Leatherwood leads off
Right fielder, number 22,
for the Aggies.
Jalen Burnett.
His first at bat for the Aggies today. Gets on. Now the right fielder, number 22, Jalen Burnett, up to bat. So 1 on, 1 out here. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Aggies needing a rally here, trailing 5-0. That pitch outside for ball 1. That went on the outside edge for strike 1. That one hit towards third base. Grab, throw to first in time. For out number 2.
Aggies, number 15,
Leatherwood does
shortstop,
advance to
J.J.
second. J.J. Vaught up to bat now. Vaught 0 for 1 today. A pinch runner in. Number 7, Luis Dermis will take over at second base for Leatherwood. That pitch inside, ball 1. Vaught can just put this one in play somewhere on the right side, advance the runner. Aggies need to get something on the board here. That one fouled out of play on to the right.
Come on, JJ.
Dermis, a freshman from Maypearl, Texas. Came in to pinch run. That one catches the outside corner. 1 and 2 now the count. 2 outs here. The bottom half of the 5th. That one hits, shortstop makes the play. The throw is in time, they'll say, for out number 3. So the Aggies come away empty-handed here in the bottom half of the 5th. We head to the 6th. It's Texas Wesleyan 5, Panhandle State 0. Braden Bonson will lead off for the Rams as we start the 6th inning. Marini on the mound for the Aggies. First pitch in, ball 1. Bonson 1 of 3 today. Also has a stolen base. That one hit fair over to Maeda. He'll jog up, tag the base. That's 1 down.
Now at bat, second baseman, number 19, Caden Williams.
Caden Williams now up to bat. Williams 1 of 2 with a walk. And batter is hit by a pitch, so he'll take his base.
That's all we've got.
That will bring up Jamanica. Germanica 1 of 2 with a walk today. Pair of strikeouts. Here's the first offering. It's inside for ball 1. That one fouled straight back and just out of play. So 1-1 now the count. Throw to first, runner back safely. That one hit to right field. Burnett under it for the catch. And that is out number 2.
Now coming to the plate, number 9, Brooks Wallace.
Now pitch hitting for the Rams, number 9, Brooks Wallace. First pitch in for strike 1. And a swing and a miss for strike 2. Rainey with the payoff pitch here. Did he catch that outside edge? No, they'll say. So 1-2 now the count. 2 outs. Runner on first. That one foul tipped and out of play now. Here's the windup, the pitch. That one outside as well. 2-2 now the count. Rainey trying to pitch his way here out of the inning. 2 down. That one outside, and we've got a full count. That one fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss. He gets him for the strikeout. The Aggies don't give up any runs here in the top of the 6th. We head to the bottom half of the inning. Texas Wesleyan leads Panhandle State 5-0. So leading off for the Aggies will be number 11, Peyton Rhodes. Rhodes still looking for his first hit of the day. 0 for 2 so far.
Go, Hero.
First pitch in low. 1-0. Outside, 2-0 now the count. That one in for strike one. 2-1 now the count. He'll say that one caught the inside edge. 2-2 now the count. That one catches the outside edge. And that is going to be out number one.
Number 21 catcher Gerson Padilla.
That will bring up the catcher, number 21, Gerson Padilla. Padilla 0 for 2 today. First pitch, ball 1. And a swing and a miss. Makes it 1-1. That one hit, grounder to short. Throw over to first is in time. Clearly off the base by a couple of feet.
Now coming to the plate for the Aggies, number 27, Luis Rodriguez.
The coach is going to go out there and argue that call with him because he's been off the bag several times on those, and he was clearly off by a couple of feet. And they'll say he is out, so that will bring up number 27, Luis Rodriguez. 2 outs down here, nobody on. Rodriguez 0 for 2 today with a strikeout today. 0 for 1, 0-1 the count. That one hit to straightaway center, right into the glove, and that is out number 3. We head to the 7th inning. Texas Wesleyan leads Panhandle State 5-0.
Right fielder number 29.
New pitcher for the Aggies now.
For the Rams.
Is number 35, Rancis Nunez, right-hander, 6'1", 180 pounds from Santo Domingo, Puerto Rico. He's had 2 appearances this year. ERA of 6.75. His first offering in the dirt. Ball 1. It's Barfield at bat for the Rams. That pitch high, 2-0 now the count. Barfield 2 of 3 today, and scored a run as well. 3-0 now the count. And walked his first batter in 4 pitches.
Coming to the plate now, number 55, David Pawinifikit.
That will bring up number 55, David Pawinifikit. Nunez checks the runner. Here's his delivery home through the glove of Padilla. Runner advances to second. So rough start so far here from Nunez. 1-0 the count, still looking for his first strike. That one through Padilla's glove as well. 2-0 the count. Here's the wind up the pitch. 3-0 now the count. That one in there for strike one. 3-1 now the count. That one in the dirt. Runner looks to advance, and he will to third. And 2 walks now
Number 4
for Nunez in his first 2 batters faced. Tanner Emerald now up with runners on the corners, nobody out here in the top half of the 7th. Emerald 1 of 3 today with an RBI single, also a pair of strikeouts. That one, wild pitch, that's going to score another run. Runner advances to second as well. 6-0 Rams lead. First pitch from Nunez, ball. Actually, that's ball 2 to Emerald. That wild pitch obviously was the first one. And that's 3-0 now the count. As Nunez struggling to find the strike zone. Third batter faced and still trying to line up that strike zone, and there is, he finds it there. 3-1 the count. That went in there for strike 2, full count now. That one hit right back to Nunez. The throw to first in time for out number 1.
Now coming to the plate, shortstop number 3, Alan Campero.
That will bring up the shortstop, Alan Campero. Campero 0 for 2 today. That pitch low, ball 1. Yeah, swing and a miss, 1-1. one in the dirt as well. 2-1 now the count. One out. Runner on second. And that's going to be ball 3. Looked like Campereau may have gone around, but didn't quite go far enough. And Nunez has walked another one.
Now coming to the plate, third baseman number 21, Jed Fag.
So Jedediah Fag up to bat again. 1 of 4. Nunez, ball 1, as he just continues to struggle to find the strike zone. He's recorded 1 out here. On a dribbler back to the pitcher's mound. That one hit safely in the gap to left field, and that will load the bases. Coming up now, Braden Monson,
number 10,
the center fielder.
Hanson.
Monson 1 of 4 today with a run scored and also a stolen base. Opportunity to add some RBIs here. Bases loaded, just 1 out. First pitch, strike right down the middle from Nunez, and that's a good sign. Throw to third, got him. He never quite made it back to third on that slide. 4 out, number 2. I think we've seen that in a couple baseball movies, that play. So 2 out. Runners on first and second. Nice play there by Padilla, teaming up with Galvan for that. That one hit right to the shortstop. Steps on second for out number 3. Aggies get out of the inning, but they give up 1. They head to the bottom of the 7th, needing 6 to tie. It's Texas Wesleyan 6, Panhandle State 0. So leading off the bottom of the 7th for the Aggies, number 20, Jared Mayeda. Mayeda 0 for 2 today. Houston Glad still on the mound for Texas Wesleyan, looking for the complete game win if he can cut off the Aggies before they score 6. Ball hit sharply to center field, past. The center field was able to stop it, couldn't make the grab. Mayeda with a leadoff base hit. Now the third baseman, number 23, Christopher Galvan, up to bat. He's 1 of 2 today.
Logan Cook in as a pinch runner.
Pinch runner for Mayeda, number 10, Logan Cook. Freshman from Canyon, Texas, comes in.
I've seen it.
First pitch in for strike 1. And that went in for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Glad checks the runner. Here's the pitch outside. 1-2 the count. That one hit. Tried to track it down on the third base side. Couldn't get to it in time. So count will stay 1-2. That one in the dirt, but Alvon fouls that one off. That one hit right back to the pitcher. The dribbler's picked up, tossed over for the out.
Now coming to the plate for the Aggies, left fielder number 16, Jake Dean.
That will bring up the left fielder number 16, Jake Dean. Dean 0 for 2 today with a strikeout.
What's that?
One out here in the bottom half of the 7th. Runner on second. Dean at the plate. Strike one. That went in for strike two. That one low for ball one. 1-2 now to Dean. That one in, rung him up, strike three.
Now coming to the plate.
That's
second
out
baseman
number 2.
Luis
Luis Dermis, number 7, now up to bat. First pitch, now throw to second. They got him, and that is the game. The Texas Wesleyan Rams take game one of the doubleheader over the Panhandle State Aggies, 6-0. Aggies finished the game with just 4 hits, 2 errors in the field. Texas Wesleyan, 6 runs off of 8 hits, no errors. We'll be back with the second game of this doubleheader here in just a little while. And he walked him.
Now to the plate, number 21.
Now up to bat, number 21, Jed Fagg. Fagg 1 of 3 with a 2 RBI double earlier. Also had a strikeout. That one fouled out of play on the first base side. Throw to first, runner back in time. Off-speed pitch outside. Never really did get anywhere near the strike zone on that one. That pitch outside. 2-1 now the count. That one hit to third, off his glove. Galvan couldn't bring that one down, so base hit, runners on first and second, 1 out.
Now batting number 10, Braden Monson.
Now we'll bring up the center fielder, number 10, Braden Bronson. Throw to second, runner back in time. Ball was dropped anyway by Vaught. Monson 1 of 3 with a pair of strikeouts so far. That pitch low. 2-0 the count. Or I guess that's just 1-0. They didn't call it a ball when he threw it to second. That pitch high, 2-0 now the count. Norris struggling to find that strike zone. That one fouled off into the Aggies dugout. You better stay alert, guys. So Norris back on the rubber. Checks the runner at second. Throw to first. Oh, and they caught him napping. Fag caught napping over there and got him for the second out. Fantastic play there between Norris and Maeda. So 2-1 the count, 2 outs. That pitch. Can't quite get it to hang over that outside edge. 3-1 now the count. That one high and he walked him. That will bring up the second baseman, number 19, Caden Williams. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Here in the 6th inning. Caden 1 of 1 with a pair of walks. Also first pitch, a little low. 1-0 the count. That one out. Will advance. So 2 in scoring position now with 2 out here in the top of the 6th. Want to Remind you again, game 3 tomorrow at noon here. Also, Lady Aggies over on the softball field. They'll have a doubleheader against Bethany starting at noon. Pitch outside, 3-0. So Norris can either give him something to hit here or load the bases up. That one hit to right field and goes just foul. Not by much at all. It's that almost 20-mile-an-hour wind benefited the Aggies there. That might have been a 3-run dinger. I'm checking out the bat, make sure that one's okay. Apparently he's okay with it. Norris checks the lead runner. Here's the pitch. And he loaded it up with a walk. And now coming up to bat, first baseman number 7, Shadion Jamenika. Jamenika with a sac fly earlier. That first pitch in for strike 1. Well, Norris will try to pitch his way out of a pinch here. Swing and a miss. Well, he's got him down 0-2 now. 2 outs. Trying to keep the Rams from adding any more to their 5-1 lead here. Pitch, that one outside, 1-2 now the count. That one bobbles in front of the pitcher. He'll throw to first. On time to my 3. As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, it's Texas Wesleyan 5, Panhandle State 1. So leading off for the Aggies here at the top of the 6th inning, the third baseman, number 23, Chris Galvan.
Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tussies. Booked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and little baby.
Galvan 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this game. First pitch, too low. That'll be ball 1. And a swing and a miss there by Galvan. 1-1 now the count.
Come on, Chris.
That pitch inside. 2-1 now the count. Galvan looked like he could have turned and maybe took one in the leg there. Got a base, but that's easy to say when you're up here and not actually taking that. Here's the pitch. That one's outside. 2-2 now the count. Or 3-1 actually. That one fouled off and out of play. That one inside, and he walked him.
Now coming to the plate for the Aggies, number 29.
So the leadoff
Casey
batter here
Leatherwood.
in the bottom of the sixth is on for the Aggies. Now up to bat, the designated hitter, number 29, Casey Leatherwood. AC 0 for 1, hit by a pitch. Pinch runner comes in for the Aggies, number 32, Brandon Gonzalez, sophomore out of Coamo, Puerto Rico. Checks the runner. Here's the pitch. It's low. 1-0 the count. That one fouled off to the first base side, trying to chase that one down. Can't get to it. That'll make the count 1-1. Pitcher and catcher will take a little time to discuss what they want here. Gonzalez on first as a pinch runner. Umpire discussing with Aggies coach. So Leatherwood back in the box, 1-1 the count, nobody out. Runner on first. That pitch inside, 2-1 now the count. That one low, 3-1 now the count. Aggies need base runners any way they can get them now. That went outside, and Leatherwood will take his base. Runners on first and second with the right fielder, number 22, Jalen Burnett, up to bat. Burnett 2 for 2 in this game with a double and another pinch runner in. And a meeting out on the mound here. Bottom half of the 6th inning. Aggies with runners on first and second, trailing 5-1 with nobody out. Logan Cook, the pinch runner at first for the Aggies. So Burnett steps back into the box. 2 runners on, nobody out. Aggies trailing by 4 runs, trying to find a rally here. Avoids the pitch that was inside. Kind of wishes he wouldn't have, as he would have loaded the bases up. And it's 1-0 now. That one catches the outside corner. 1-1 now, the count to Burnett. That pitch outside, 2-1. That pitch inside, throw to first. Cook back in time. 3-1 now, the count. Burnett with the swing and the miss. It'll be a full count.
Come on, Jay, you got it.
Runners on the move, ball popped up to right field, and it's caught. Runners both back in time, as that is out number 1. Now coming up to bat for the Aggies, number 9, Clayton Beaver, his first at bat out of Stillwater, Oklahoma. one fouled off. 0-1 the count. A swing and a miss. 0-2 now the count.
Come on, bigger.
Checks the runner at second. There's the pitch. It's high. 1-2 now the count. That one outside. 2-2 now the count to Beaver. Runners on the move. Ball into the outfield. That's going to score a run for the Aggies. As Brandon Gonzalez scores on the bad throw. 5-2 now the score. Full count to Beaver. 1 out. Runner on second. That one fouled back against the backstop. Throw back to second. He'll fake the throw. Aggie dugout calling for a balk on that one, but to no avail. That one popped up to the right and out of play. Beaver continues to battle and keep his at bat alive. That went in there. That's going to be another walk. So runners on first and second for the Aggies. And now the shortstop, J.J. Vaught, up to bat. Vaught 0 for 2 with a strikeout today, as we'll see another pinch runner. Bradley Ruiz, number 6. Junior from Keller, Texas. And looks like we're going to see a pitching change for the Rams. So with 1 out here in the bottom half of the 6th, the Aggies trailing 5-2.
Parker Robinson now coming to the mound for the Rams.
He was a cursed pitcher because he had that loop.
You guys were also prepared. I should you guys. Strike ball. Let's go, JJ.
Vaught comes back to the plate for the Aggies.
So it'll be Vaught back at the plate now. Number 31, Parker Robinson, a right-handed pitcher from Fort Worth, Texas, now on the mound for the Rams. One out. Two runners on. They're moving. Throw to third. Not in time. They're both safe, so the double steal works. As the Aggies now have two in scoring position. So the count 0-1 to Vaught. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now the count.
Go, JJ.
Vaught 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. That one outside. 1-2 now the count. You can just reach base any way, anyhow. Back to the top of the lineup with Peyton Rhodes after that. That would hit down the third base line. The throw across. He's out. A run does score. So the Aggies now within two.
For the Aggies, number 11, Peyton Rhodes.
And Coach LaRock is heading out there to talk to him about that. Not sure about that tag. They'll talk it over. And as always, they stay with their call. So 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Aggies have put 2 on the board. They've got a runner on third with 2 outs. And they're back at the top of the lineup. Peyton Rhodes up to bat. Rhodes 0 for 2 today with a walk. See if he can get his first hit of this game. First pitch in for strike one. Swing and a miss by Rhodes, and makes the count 0-2.
Come on, B-Row.
That one outside, 1-2. That one hit down the first base line. And count will stay at 1-2. And away in front of that one. Can't get it to stay fair.
Good turn.
That would have easily scored another run for the Aggies if that one would have stayed fair. That one's low. 2-2 now, the count to Rhodes. So he has battled and stayed in it after falling behind 0-2 in the count. That one hit hard, but right to the second baseman. The throw to first on time. Aggies strand one, but they did get two across the plate, giving themselves a chance. As we head to the 7th inning, it's Texas Wesleyan 5, Panhandle State 3. On the mound for the Aggies now, number 4, Blake Tucker, a right-handed junior from Fort Worth, Texas. Also spent some time at A&M Texarkana. Davila up to bat, Michael Davila, the catcher up for the Rams. Swing and a foul tip. Davila with a pretty good game here, 2 for 2 with a walk as well.
Big bump took a shot. Go, Tuck.
That pitch outside, 1-1 now the count. That one hit towards third base, grabbed by Galvan, across over to Maeda, and that is out number 1.
Now at bat for the Rams, number 29, Joseph Barfield.
Right fielder Joseph Barfield now up to bat. Barfield 0 of 1 today with a pair of walks, did score a run as well. That one popped up, straight back. So 0-1 the count with 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Aggies will try to hold serve here and see if they can rally back to tie this one up or take the lead. Throw across from Vaught is a little bit wide, so the runner is safe at first base.
Now plate number 55, David Winficket.
It's been a long day. Pee-wee, get up there.
So now up to bat, the DH, David Winficket. First pitch in for strike 1. Winficket 0 for 2 today with a walk. Also scored a run and had an interesting slide in the first game back to third base that he was tagged out on. That went outside, 1-1 now the count. Throw to first, runner back in time. Had to get down and dirty though. That one in the dirt there. So 2-1 now the count.
Let's go, Jack. Come on.
That one in the dirt as well. 3-1 now the count. Swing and a miss. That'll give us a full count. Throw to first. Ada dug that one out of the ground for the block. Tucker checks the runner. It's the sign. There's the pitch inside. And he walked him, so runners on first and second, 1 out here in the top of the 7th.
Back up to the plate, number 3, shortstop Alan Campero.
And a pinch hitter will come in for at first. That'll be the pitcher from the last game, Houston Glad. Number 3, Alan Campero at bat. Campero 0 for 2 with a walk and a stolen base. Smacks one deep and out of play. A 3-run dinger for Campero. And that extends the Rams' lead to 8-3 over the Aggies. Jalen Burnett took a hard shot. Jalen Burnett took a hard shot at chasing after that one, ran into the fence. They're going to check on him, make sure he's okay. So 1 out here in the top of the 7th inning. Texas Wesleyan leads Panhandle 8-3. That one hit hard. Center field dive, can't get to it. Dean with the throw into second, can't quite get it in on time as Mates
Number 21,
a
Jed
stand-up
Fagg for
double.
the Rams.
That'll bring up Jed Fagg. One for 4 today with a 2 RBI double. Also a strikeout as well. That one popped up and back out of play. Fagg hitting the back, so he'll take his base.
Now batting number 10, Braden Manson.
Braden Banson up to bat now. 1 of 3 with a walk and a couple of strikeouts. First pitch. In for strike 1. One out, 2 on. That pitch outside, 1-1 now the count. That one low for ball 2. That one low as well, bounces off Rodriguez. Runners advance to second and third. Tucker having a rough outing here in the 7th. And base on balls. That will load it up
The plate number 19, Caden Williams.
for Caden Williams, the second baseman. Williams 1 for 1 with 3 walks. Also a run scored. That one across the plate for strike 1. That one hit foul down the first base side. So 0-2 the count to Williams. And rung him up on 3 pitches. That's out number 2.
Now at bat number 7, Shaden Umenica.
That'll bring up Jaminica. Jaminica 0 for 3, did have a sac fly to score 1 run. First pitch outside for ball 1. And that's going to be strike 1. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now the count. That one just a little bit outside. 2-2 now the count. That one hits solid down the third base line. Hits the runner, mates, and that will be out number 3. As the runner was on the line, they're arguing it, but I don't think it's going to get changed like any of the others. We head to the bottom of the 7th. The Aggies need 5 to tie it up, 6 to win. It's 8-3 in favor of Texas Wesleyan. So the Aggies here in the bottom of the 7th. Their final 3 outs to try to tie this one up and send it to extra innings or even take the lead and win this one. We'll start off with the second baseman, Herson Padilla, swing and a miss on the first pitch. Padilla 1 of 3 today. That one hit down the first base line. It does stay fair. First baseman picks that one up and just steps on the plate.
27,
On the bag for out number 1. And we've got a pitching change. So the left-handed pitcher, Max Martinez, now on the mound.
Max Martinez.
From Monterrey, Nuevo Leon, Mexico.
All your money. A small rift, a repetitive rift. What?
I mean, that's literally the thing I think you play with one hand. Number 27, the catcher, Luis Rodriguez. Rodriguez, one of that one outside for ball 1. That went in for strike 1. 1-1 the count, 1 out, nobody on. That one popped up high behind the backstop. So 1-2 now the count. Pitch just a little bit outside. 2-2 now the count. That low pitch hit to left field for a base hit. So Rodriguez is on. Now the first baseman, Jared Maeda, up to bat. Maeda 1 of 3 today with an RBI double. First pitch inside, 1-0 the count. That one low, 2-0 now the count. And now the count moves to 3-0. That one in for strike one.
Come on, Jared.
That one hit into the gap to right. Base hit, runners on first and second with one out.
Now coming to the plate for the Aggies, number 23.
Now
Chris
coming up the
Galvan.
third baseman, Chris Galvan.
The dash is busy, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie, my cousin.
I'm on 0-2 with a walk today and a strikeout.
Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Cookies. Booked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and little baby that's going.
Dermis in as a pinch runner at first.
Come on, Chris.
First pitch in for strike one. That one low. Make the count 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And a swing and a strike three. That's two down.
Now coming to the plate for the Aggies, number 25, Jose Santiago.
Pinch hitter in for the Aggies, number 25, Jose Santiago. He's a 5'11 freshman from Salinas, Puerto Rico. Trying to keep the Aggies alive here in the bottom of the seventh. 2 out, 2 on. That one outside, runners go. Ball into left field. He's going to go ahead and score. So Aaron Moreno with another run makes it 8-4. Call that one a ball. So 1-0 the count now to Salinas. There's Santiago, excuse me. Santiago from Salinas. That one fouled out of play on the left field side. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss. A little too low to be swinging at that one. 1-2 now the count. 2 outs. Runner on second. That one hit solid in the gap. And another run scores all the way from second. So Santiago comes in, pinch hits, and gets himself an RBI single to make it 8-5.
Coming to the plate for the Aggies, number 22, Jalen Burnett.
Meeting on the mound again with Jalen Burnett coming up to bat. And there's going to be a pitching change again. Number 44, Stephen Frederick, a right-handed pitcher from Trophy Club, Texas. Now into pitch for the Rams.
Forget your feet, I gotta warm my face.
Steps to the plate, 2 of 3 today with a double. Trying to keep the Aggie rally going here. That went in for strike 1. That had some nasty on it there. 0-1 the count.
All right, Jay, got it.
Swing, ball popped up just over the first baseman's head. So 0-2 now the count.
Come on, Jalen.
Two outs, runner on first. That pitch outside. 1-2 now the count. Net trying to keep the Aggies alive in this one. See if they can rally to tie this series up. Hits a solid one to left field. That's going to be a base hit. And the Aggies stay alive.
Number 28.
Now coming up to bat, number 28, Gilbert Rivera, the junior from New Jersey and also played at Western Oklahoma. Aaron Moreno re-enters the game as a pinch runner. Once again, at bat, Gilbert Rivera. His first at bat of the game.
Go, Gilbert.
That one lost in the dirt. Runner caught between first and second. Runner scores, but he's tagged out for the final out of the game. The Aggies did add one more on the board, but they come away with another loss as Texas Wesleyan takes two, take this game to 8-6 over the Aggies. Aggies will try to come back tomorrow, see if they can at least salvage a win out of this three-game series. We thank you for joining us to PTCI Channel 2 and our coverage of Panhandle State sports. We hope you'll join us again next time. That's it from Goodwell, Oklahoma. Good night.